soap?
So,
Then wash your hands. Good boy.
boy.
You don't want to get what? Corona.
Corona.
Okay, your hands are clean?
Clean.
Okay, come let's make a video. Ah. Hello guys, welcome back to Listen the Great, and let me just say that today I am so confused. I don't know where to start because I've been watching news the whole day, because what are you supposed to do when you're in self-quarantine in Kenya? So I'm just thinking like, wow. At the beginning of the year, I made this video on recap of 2019, and I was saying like how 2020 looks to be very optimistic. It looks like the golden year for me. It's so promising and everything is perfect. And here is 2020 and I do not understand. In Kenya, a few months ago, actually not even a few months ago, last month and the month before, that's Jan and Feb, we're combating locusts. I don't even know where the locusts disappeared to now that we have COVID-19. But people are saying that the locusts have also decided to work from home. I don't even know why I'm laughing. But I'm just thinking, I am not sure if I'm panicking or if my mind is actually spinning out of control. But I'm just thinking that this whole corona COVID-19 issue is playing major mental games on all of us, because it's at the beginning of the year. We don't even know if we're going to have Olympics. You're on self-quarantine. News are all over. 1 minute someone says this about corona, the next someone else says this. Someone was saying that, oh, actually corona will, in a group of 10 people that are affected by COVID-19, 8 will actually not even notice that they had the virus, and the possibility of you dying from corona, as in COVID-19, is 1% if you're in the age group of between 0 and 50 years. They say that it's affecting mainly the elderly. That's why it's affecting Italy the most, because Italy is known to have the highest number of old people in the world. And that's why you're having people like 700 people dying in a day in Italy. And in Kenya, so far now we have 15 people who have been confirmed to have the COVID-19. And what is freaking me out the most about these 15 people is that previously it was 7 people, then 8 people now, 8 extra people have it. 5 of them are actually Kenyans. And the 8 people have been in contact with 380 plus people. Those are the ones they've tracked. They've known that these 8 people came into contact with 380 people. And I'm only wondering, these 380 people, how many have they been in contact with? And those, okay, let's even double the number. 380 multiplied by 2. Okay, that's a total of 760. Wow. And this 760, how many people have they been in contact with? The math is crazy, and I'm thinking, honestly, let's just be real for a minute. We might actually, all of us, have this COVID-19. Optimism comes from China, the fact that they've actually closed their last COVID-19 hospital and people are going back to their normal routine and life and everything. But in Kenya, this is something new, and there are some few cases all over the place, and everybody is on self-quarantine, and businesses are shutting down. Others are being rigid and actually not listening to anybody. Like, I watched a clip on Gerisa, and there was a journalist who was asking people like their opinion on the COVID-19. And this old guy comes up and says, I really do not have time for all this. If my day for death is here, it's actually here. Nothing can be done about it. And I'm here in the house, and funny enough, I do not know the fact that we say human beings are social beings. It actually has a major thing, has major games to play with you, because being a social being in isolation, you can't stop thinking. You're thinking constantly. You watch news, and the thing that you feel you want to do the most is to walk out of that house. You're supposed to stay at home to actually control the number of infected people and to help track the people who are infected, because the COVID-19 has a 14-day incubation period. So when you're home, at least the doctors and the society can keep track of those people who are actually now going to show the signs and symptoms of the COVID-19. But at the same time, staying at home can be crazy. One, imagine this year you decided that you're going to put up some savings, and now you're spending these savings on food supply. You're spending it on household supplies. So you've gone, you've shopped, and you're like, I am going to spend this the whole month that I'm going to be indoors. So you're indoors with cookies and cakes and all this variety of things, and you just can't stop snacking. So whatever you decided is going to last you a month will actually just last you a week at most. So you're home and you're like, I'm going to start working from home. You're so used to the office environment that in just 10 minutes you black out and you're like, it feels like it's Christmas. I was actually talking to my sons and I was asking him, why the streets look so empty, because I went outside just to just look around for a minute, and you can't just stay in the house. Like, you have to walk outside, like outside your door. I don't want anyone thinking I'm walking all over. So I was like, wow, these streets are actually so empty. And I was like, do you know, it feels like Christmas. This is how Christmas is when you people go and it's just us. I don't know, but I'm just thinking, whoa, people. Then they say this other thing about children. I'm a mom and I'm concerned mainly more about my child. I'm concerned about myself because I need to be in my proper mental and physical fitness, health, like all that. I need to be healthy to be able to take care of my child. Then they say that the children are also contracting it, only that they can handle it better, as in their cases are more mild, but they're spreading the virus too. And I'm left like, oh Lord. Truth be said, society is on some kind of shutdown. We are going to get this virus. People are getting it, and the beautiful thing about it is that we are getting cured. But of course, there's going to be collateral, of course. But now, the one thing that actually now came today on the news is that there are going to be these 4G, these Google balloons. We're going to help spread 4G. And I'm just thinking, okay, 4G is good and it's going to be very good if the society was not sick. But is it necessary? Like, is it the thing that we need most as Kenyans right now? And then I watched a clip by the Sagwe and he was saying that, it's not 4G, it's actually food supplies and stuff. And I was thinking that would be actually a better thing at the moment. But even getting 4G, it's still good because at least we get to know. With 4G, you get to be informed, like what's going on. With the network being better, you're more informed because we're living in an ICT world. We're living in a technologically advanced society. So you need as much information as you can. And I understand, I appreciate you, President. Like, that's a very good thing that you're doing, because information is power in the society you're living in. The more people know, the better. The less they know, the more they panic, and the more they panic, the more they're actually not solving anything. They're wasting brain cells, energy, and actually affecting the economy more, because clearly, if we understood exactly what the Chinese have done, what the Indians are doing, and if we knew for sure what the rest of the world has done to combat COVID-19, I guess we wouldn't have to shut down our businesses. We would take our tactics like those which are being done in Japan, because Japan, everything is actually running as usual. Most people in Japan are doing things, and it would be nice to know what people are doing out there, and actually it would be good for us to do the same things. So that's my thought, and I'm just there. I'm just there. I'm there. But at the same time, Kenyans, I appreciate the memes. The memes are actually making the whole situation a bit lighter. Yes, it's serious, and Kenyans, we hardly ever take anything seriously. But honestly, we need to laugh, because we think too seriously about the issue to drain us and just take us to a whole other level. So people, comment, like, subscribe, and share, because now seemingly everything is online, and let's learn how to be online.